Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Today's Wednesday, July 9th, and I want to take a look at a couple here. We're going to start with VTUS. VTUS is getting a nice move here, broke the middle Bollinger Band. It's been in this consolidation box since this big drop off here. And the consolidation box is making higher lows, and this is our trigger. So we had this bottom here. Now we had this bottom here, and we had some nice volume today, push right through the middle Bollinger Band, which is very bullish. So what we're waiting on now is this to break this box, consolidation box. Then we should easily hit this 228 with a 200-day moving averages. But we'd like to get this gap close up here at 431, which will be about a double from where we are now, and make some nice profits on this one. So we'll follow up with this video in the future, but keep an eye on this one. All right, KNDI, a really nice one here also. It may not look like it right now, but it's been in very nice consolidation, and it's riding this middle Bollinger Band to the upside. So what we want to do is ride this up and pick our entries properly. So it had a nice move today, and then it pulled back down again. It's like it's been doing almost every single day. To me, there's some accumulation really taking place here. Any sellers, the buyers are stepping in. So we're making higher lows even though they're red candles. And you can see momentum is just about turning up here. And it could get rolling to the upside where we get a nice pop again and come back and test these old highs up here again. So we want to keep an eye on this one. Any more dips, catch this middle Bollinger Band because that's been acting as support here since this double bottom here. So it's been doing very well here since the $12 area, and now it's just accumulating for the next leg. The way I like to look at this is taking this here, and you can see where your support is, and it's also the middle Bollinger Band and also the top of this box right here. That box breakout acts as support at this point, so we're now pretty much channeling in a new area. So we want to break out of this before we get to the upside. So keep an eye on KND for another move to the upside. BBRY, we love that one. We've been in this one for quite some time. We've been managing this trade, and as you can see, the chart is all over the place with colors and all this other stuff. So I did a little bit of a chart today, and I want everybody to take note of a couple things that's really important, especially if you've been in the trade with us since down here at $8. It's been moving to the upside really well. Relative strength index is up at 83. You can see how it's starting to turn down just a little bit. Some momentum here today, and you're talking money flow is starting to kick up also because we have a nice green candle on the day. Okay, so you can see a great candle right here, looking really good. And we're going to have some resistance now, and this is what I want you to take note of. So this resistance first is going to be up here, as this red line is now support. Let me squish this in a little bit here. Okay, your resistance is going to be this area right here because of these two candles right here. That's just going to act as resistance. So if we do get a top, it's going to be right about here. That's probably as close as I can get to determining this, so 1173. But I do expect a pullback at that point, okay? And I do expect it to come down to this 1068, all right? And I think it's going to accumulate for a couple of days, give the relative strength index a little bit of a break before we break out of this box, okay, because we're going to create a new consolidation level, which is probably going to be right in here somewhere, and then we're going to rip to the upside and fill this gap. We have this gap here at 14. Okay, there's nothing broken about this chart. This looks fantastic right now at this point. Nice healthy pullback is going to come though, and I think it's going to come at this marker here, drop down to the bottom over here, and accumulate for a couple days, and then move forward. All right, so that's my take on BBRY. GDP, one more here. GDP looking really nice here with this double bottom, has some great potential here, so we want to keep an eye on this. The good thing about this one here is we have potential to come all the way up here to the 26, which if you're playing options could be a very lucrative trade. You could see you get a couple turn here. You can see momentum starting to move a little bit. You could see your RSI starting to turn, and also your chalking money flow. These are three key indicators that'll help you make a decision on what you want to do and where it's going to go. So if this bottom is in place, okay, because we're back inside the Bollinger Band now, if this bottom is in place, then we can expect it to move up to this area, maybe 26, somewhere in that area, which will be a great move for this, and your options will probably light up like a candle. We'll go over those options in the live chat room, what we're picking. We're very specific on time frames and option prices and everything else. We alerted about 4 or 5 today. Members make sure you check out the video tonight because we have about 12 that we've been tracking since the low, and we have a couple more that are going to be that are starting to light up now, and a few member picks. But at the same time, great job on Twitter. Twitter was a beautiful 400%, and nice job positioning for the upside yesterday. Some great alerts, 400% down on Twitter right now, probably about 60% up, and several others. So if you're not a member, join today. Join us in live chat with 60 other members. We're having a blast in there and just making money on every single trade. So stop in. It's well worth your investment. All right, this is Matt over at Milestone Capital Growth Portfolio. Have yourself a great night.